Hello, good day, guys. My name is Nick, technical analyst with SuperForex. Today, we shall be looking at the technical analysis on the currency pair, the Eurozone to the United States dollars. And first, we'll be talking about fundamentals before we move down to technicals, which is purely what we're going to be seeing on the chart. Now, we have noticed that the European stock markets edged higher on Tuesday, held by better than expected Spanish and German inflation numbers as investors monitor China's ongoing COVID outbreak. And China has reported on Monday its first drop in the number of daily infections in more than a week. Additionally, the country's National Health Commission on Tuesday said it will present features or measures to accelerate vaccination of the over 80s, a vulnerable age bracket in which over one-third is still unprotected. Now, this measure has followed widespread protests over the weekend and made growing public anger towards the country's strict COVID-linked restrictions and have prompted speculation that the Chinese government is considering scaling back its anti-COVID policies. Now, back in Europe, the Spanish consumer inflation rose by 6.8% from a year ago in November, down from the previous month, 7.3% advance. And additionally, the federal state of North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany's largest state by population, reported that consumers' prices fell 0.8% on the month, a much sharper decline than 0.2% expected by analysts, and a sharp reversal from October's 1.2% increase. This all reinforces expectations for a wider slowdown in European prices ahead of Wednesday preliminary reading of Eurozone inflation for November. Now, inflation in the Eurozone is expected to come in at 10.4% ending November, while a small fall from October's 10.6%, but these numbers suggest a bigger drop if possible. They said that ECB President Christine Lagarde said on Monday the region's inflation has not peaked and its risk turning out even higher than currently expected, hinting at a more interest rates hike ahead. Now, what to expect from this purposefully what we're seeing on our charts. We are looking at technical analysis purely. Now we have two double whammy support zones at 1.034 and 1.032 respectively. And we are looking out for a push up to the upside, at least to touch this resistance at 1.04796. If we were to make an entry at this point and let our trade run up to this point, we are looking at nothing less than 101 pips from the straight, of course, which is good money. Now, an extension of this means we are looking out for 100, 200 pips thereabout from that most recent resistance point, and we are heading up to a new zone, of course. Checking out our 4 hours time frame, we are looking out for the 1.05165 zone, and then we are looking out for the 1.05 zone, of course, which is a new entirely new zone for the Euro USD currency pair. Now that's our technical analysis on today's currency pair, Euro USD. Now let's move over to the stock markets. Hello guys, on today's stock market we'll be having a look at General Electric, and we can notice that General Electric has sold around 27% in recent times. Plus we have seen that the raised price target from $81 to $93, and now we are looking at an assumed decline from this. And the General Motors company has a price target from different price levels, and we are noticing a double whammy at this point. Major resistance is at 87.70 and another at 88.43, and we are looking at a decline at least to touch the 82.97 support threshold before a possible flush down to the 76 axis. So what do I expect from this? We have to place our TP somewhere around here and let the trade run down for free. And we're looking at nothing less than 81 pips, 90, 100 pips from that trade, of course, which is good money. Alternative scenario means we are going to expect a little resistance, support, ranging zones like that. And most possibly still going to fall. But for now, let's project the fall to be nothing less than 75 to 80 pips, or let's say 90 pips thereabout from that entry point, which of course is good money. And that's our technical analysis on today's stock market, General Electric. I remain your host, Nick. Bye for now.